Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive. And this one might just change your life. Or at the very least, maybe how you think about it.
Intriguing. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so we are diving into Ikigai.
Ah, the Japanese concept.
Yeah, have you heard of this?
I have indeed. It's about finding what makes life truly fulfilling, right?
Yes, finding what makes life fulfilling. It's something, I think we're all searching for that in our own way.
Absolutely. That yearning for fulfillment, it's universal, I think. And what's fascinating about Ikigai is it's not about some, grand pursuit of happiness.
Right.
It's about finding those little joys in everyday life, aligning your actions with what gives you purpose.
Okay, so it's more than just like finding your dream job then.
Exactly.
Okay, so our source material this time is the book Ikigai by Hikari Mitsuhashi. And one of the things that really kind of jumped out at me in reading it was this whole idea of small steps.
Small steps, yeah.
Instead of these huge, life overhauls, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to change everything overnight.
Exactly. It's recognizing that fulfillment often lies in those small everyday moments, not in some big distant finish line way out there.
So think about this. Okay, think about something you're passionate about, something maybe you've been putting off. What's one tiny step, just one little thing that you could do today that would connect you to that passion?
I like that.
Yeah, it can be so simple. Like reading an article about it or spending 15 minutes practicing a skill.
Yeah.
What feels doable and exciting to you?
See, that's an interesting question, and it actually ties into what we'll be exploring later in our deep dive, because this idea of small steps, it really connects to the Okinawan philosophy of Kaizen.
Okay, Kaizen.
Yeah, which emphasizes continuous improvement, those small incremental steps towards a larger goal. And speaking of Okinawa, we'll be diving into their unique culture a bit later. It's an island in Japan known for having one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the world.
Okay, so maybe their secrets to longevity are tied into this whole Ikigai thing.
It's a definite possibility.
I'm intrigued, I got to tell you. But let's get back to the book for a sec.
Okay.
It also really stresses the importance of balancing mental and physical well-being.
Yes, that's crucial.
So it's not just about pursuing your passions, it's also about nurturing your whole self.
Exactly. And the book even mentions moai.
Moai, okay.
These are social support groups, really ingrained in Okinawan culture. They provide this sense of community, belonging, and shared purpose.
So it's like finding your tribe in a way.
Yes.
Those people who really get you, support you.
Absolutely. And that sense of connection, that's vital, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, totally.
It's about fostering those genuine connections, recognizing that we all thrive when we feel supported, like we belong.
It's true. We all need that. So, Okinawa, it's fascinating.
It really is.
This one place that seems to have cracked the code on longevity. What's their secret?
Well, if it were just one thing, we'd all be doing it right.
Right.
It's this combination of factors, this synergy. Their traditional diet is a big one. Very plant-based, veggies, fruits, whole grains, lots of that.
Yeah, that tracks.
And they have this concept, hara hachibu. It means basically eating until you're comfortably satisfied.
Not stuffed.
Right, not overly full, just listening to your body.
Mindful eating, basically.
Exactly.
To think, are we so busy we forget to even, enjoy our food?
That's a really good point. We rush through meals, don't savor the experience.
Exactly.
But it's more than diet, it's lifestyle too,
Yeah, tell me more.
This profound sense of community in Okinawa, mutual support, they call it yuimaru. Imagine having this network of people always there for you no matter what. That's powerful.
Stress relief right there. Built in.
Exactly. Like a safety net, but for your well-being.
Like having a moai, those social support groups.
There you go. And then the purpose piece, the Ikigai element, even after retirement, they stay active, engaged.
So it's not like, that's it, I'm done, time to...
No. They find things they love. Gardening, volunteering, some kind of craft.
Keep growing. I love that.
It's like their Ikigai evolves right along with them.
Which brings up this whole thing, right? Ikigai, it comes from Japanese culture. So can anyone, can I find my own Ikigai?
Absolutely. And that's the beauty of it. The word might be Japanese, but the principles are universal.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Think about it. Who doesn't want more joy in their life, to feel like their life has meaning, like they're part of something bigger?
Yeah, everyone wants that, right?
Exactly. So it's not about, adopting a cultural practice. It's about tapping into something that's already there inside you.
I like that.
It's about your passions, your skills, what matters to you, and then figuring out how to weave those into your life, whatever that looks like.
No matter what your life looks like. Yeah.
Exactly.
And not some big impossible dream.
Right. The book, it really focuses on those small moments, those everyday joys.
Finding the joy in the everyday, I think that's something everyone can grab onto.
Absolutely. What are the things that make you lose track of time? Where do you find yourself naturally drawn?
Those things that put you in the zone.
Those are the whispers of your Ikigai.
And it's not like, you find it once and that's it, this Ikigai. Not like a one and done thing, right?
Right, not at all. It's not like you discover your Ikigai and then boom, that's it for life,
Right, so as we grow, it can change.
Exactly. We change, we grow, we evolve, and our Ikigai, it evolves right along with us.
Okay, so as we kind of wrap up our deep dive on Ikigai, what are some key takeaways for listeners to really take with them?
Well, I think more than anything, remember those small steps, right?
Small steps, yeah.
You don't need to turn your whole life upside down. To be aligned with your Ikigai, start small, be consistent. Those little wins along the way, those matter.
The small victories.
Yeah.
And don't forget to, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
It's not just about going after what you, are passionate about.
Yeah.
But also, mental health, physical health, all of that plays into it too.
It's all connected. It's holistic.
Finding that balance, that's something, I got to be honest, I struggle with. It's a journey.
Aren't we all? Yeah. Always a work in progress.
Yeah. And speaking of journeys, surrounding yourself with the right people, that's huge. Having that support, a sense of belonging.
It makes all the difference. Your tribe, your people.
Yeah. One thing that really struck me about Ikigai, the book, was how much it talked about finding joy.
Yeah.
In just the everyday.
Yes, those simple joys.
It seems so, I don't know, obvious.
Right.
But I think we forget sometimes.
It's true. Life gets so busy. We get caught up in all the doing, the achieving, and we forget to just be, to appreciate those small moments, the little things that make us smile.
Yeah. It's like that quote from the book, finding the things that make you happy. So simple, but maybe that's really all it is.
Maybe it is that simple. Maybe that's the key.
Interesting. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it, right? Finding those things that make you happy.
Absolutely.
And taking those small steps.
Have at the journey.
This has been really fascinating. Thanks for diving into all this with me.
My pleasure. Always a good conversation.
And to all our listeners, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time for more explorations into what makes life worth living.